A storm is blowing in. And many people in the world are going to get wiped away with this storm. Most people in mainstream society are mindless, soulless NPCs. Across the world, many people have woke up to this theory that most of mainstream society are just walking around as soulless, mindless NPCs. Well, tonight, let's go for a walk. And I'm going to explain to you why most of societies, these people, they're just walking around like an NPC. Hello everyone, I am Michael and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey. A lot of people are not prepared for what's coming. And in order to understand this, there are people that are connected to their soul. They are conscious and aware. And then there are people that are disconnected to God, disconnected from their source frequency, their soul, and they are running off of subconscious programs. So to start this lesson off, we have to understand that 95% of what's going on in that brain, what you're experiencing in everyday life, well, it's controlled by the subconscious. And 95% of the subconscious programs that were installed by other people, by people on the TV, and heck, even from ancient times, the collective of humanity has been carrying these subconscious programs. And people will only fit in and operate out of those programs and don't think freely for themselves. They don't follow their heart. They don't listen to their gut. They go directly to that program that's running in the brain. You know, a long time ago, and I've been sharing this strongly in recent times as it's getting more and more intense. The extinction of humanity will not come from the big asteroid or the supermassive volcano or the bomb. No, it's going to come from that demented brain. Now, are people able to wake up? Those that are able to focus their attention till the end of this message, and more people are curious about this, you're seeing strange behaviors at the workplace, in the supermarket, at the gym. People that are not answering or operating out of truth. You might be a person, you know, I'm a world famous content creator across the platforms, and you might be a person that posts out on the internet. And it's through my observations that if I say certain things throughout my lesson, I will get comments in the comment section that are the exact opposite of what I literally said. Do you experience that on your journey? Let us know in the comments if you have experienced that behavior. So in the world, we have people that are running out on the ego. So what makes it soulless? The ego, edge God out. There's a lot of people that are concerned with the ego and the materialistic ways. And because people on the TV told you how to live your life, the job you had to have, the relationship, and you shut out God, ego, edge God out, write it down, break free. So these people are operating out of the ego. They're operating out of programs, and heck, that might not be what their soul actually wants. Do you know there's people in the world, they might not be living the life that they actually want to live. They're programmed and they're running off the programs, and they can't see or hear anything else besides those programs. And this happens out of fear. It happens when your nervous system is shot. On our journey, we are to be the good shepherd, and we can understand these people, the people that are operating like an NPC. However, do no harm, but take no shift. You know, you might be on the journey of growth, of ascension, of improving your life. going towards the truth, and people will gaslight you and try to get you to live small. I hope every person that's hearing this message in its entirety tonight will not live small, that will constantly grow and get to that place in the life that you're destined to live, the real dreams of your life. But you're gonna have to go through this storm. But I'm here to tell you, anyone that's here, the storm goes right around you. Some people it will affect. Why will it affect these people? Why will it affect the NPCs and not us? Well, I'll tell you why. Because a lot of people, they're concerned. They're concerned with the money. They're concerned with the stock market. They're concerned with the material. And they're not concerned with the energies. They're not concerned with their soul. A little while back, I did a very powerful video out here, The War for Your Soul. And I taught the world that the most precious resource in the universe is your soul. So a lot of people, they're disconnected from their soul. Like those that are empaths that are tuning in, and you might go through times where you feel sad, you feel depression, which means deep rest. Your soul is tired of operating the body. Your soul is calling out. So this is a way that people can break free, because I'm here to tell you, you are to live your everyday life. Heck, it's the name of the channel. But some people, they get riddled by the fear. They're following the programs, and anything that their heart desires, the things that their soul is calling them to do, it could be right in front of their face, and they will not even be able to perceive it. There's nothing that they could do to override the loop. You might be on this message tonight and you could say to yourself, you know what? I've been living a loop, because your subconscious, that frequency, it constantly is giving you what is familiar, even though what is familiar might not be best for you. That's why you have to break free. You got to break free. You got to switch off NPC mode, and you got to turn on creator mode. You got to activate God mode. This is what we need to do. So if you say to yourself, well, I've been living this way since I was young, I had it in the family lineage, so on and so forth, and why can't I see these opportunities? Why can't I have the love that I desire? Why can't I have the wealth? Why can't I live the life? And the answer is, your brain is wired not to pick it up. What is controlling an NPC is an area called the Reticular Activating System, or RAS. And your Reticular Activating System is designed to look for things that it recognizes, or what the programs, what you were told to look for in everyday life. If you were told that the world is out to get you, everywhere you look, everywhere you turn, the world, it's going to seem like it's out to get you. And if you are wired that the universe and God is providing me with opportunities left and right, guess what? Opportunities are going to come left and right and in divine timing. You might say, what's a real life example of the Reticular Activating System and people that are given programs from other people that couldn't pick up? Well, I'll tell you, Light Warriors, the scientists conducted an experiment, and these people, they had to watch like a game on the TV, and they were told to count and look for any person that has a yellow uniform. So one group of people was given that task to watch this game and look for and count how many people are wearing a yellow uniform throughout the little clip of the game. The other group of people were just left freely to watch the game. At the end of watching, the experiment was conducted, and they asked the people that were told they had to count all those players that had the yellow jersey on, and the question was, Did you see the man in the gorilla costume dancing around? No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Now they go to the people that just watched the scene and they said, did you see it? Yeah, we saw the guy dancing around with a gorilla costume. And the moral of the story is, the people in the experiment that were told you must look for and count how many people have the yellow uniforms, their brain, their reticular activating system, they're wired to look for this command. We are out here on the front line and the high commander is giving the command. Anyone that hears this message, you're gonna break free of NPC mode. And when you look out into the world, and I know this is a very trending topic, and I'm here to teach you the science of why people are operating as a soulless, mindless NPC. When presented with new information, they might just get angry or get triggered. And I know there's a lot of people that are tuned in, and you're here for the truth. And on my journey, I don't have time. I have to constantly move forward. And you don't have time. You don't have time to argue with people that refuse to wake up, that refuse to break free. Now, you could be the good shepherd, you could be patient, but what you can't do is stunt your growth, is to be left behind. And as many people that are tuned in, and you know this storm is coming right now, there will be those that get left behind. And now it's time for the sons and daughters of God to rise. On my journey, I don't stop what I'm doing. I stay focused. I do my work. I stay connected to God. And if people don't like it, people got to get TF out of my way, right? And I hope that you will live your everyday life like that. I've had many conversations with people on the ground, and it's apparent that over time, these people can't exist anymore. You are going about your journey, and you can't stop the truth. So just because you woke up early, just because you broke out early, it doesn't mean this is going to stop. So you need to keep moving forward. And this storm, look at this storm, baby, it's rolling in. But this storm goes right around you. So where I thought, maybe, can I film a world famous video today? I don't know, the storm is coming. We're out here to show the world that if you are connected to God, you are operating from your soul, you are a creator being, the storm is going to go right around you. And that's how it is in the world. The lighter you could be, the less that you care about materialistic things, the more open-minded you are when you are focused on going within, doing the inner work, and you're able to think for yourself when presented with new information. I hope this message inspires you, and if you have a question, if you think, am I an NPC? If you're questioning it, and just by doing that, you're probably not. You could take the quiz. The quiz will, Mr. D gave a quiz the other day. The video will pop up at the end of this screen, and you could listen to that and listen to those concepts, because you're a soul. You're here to create. You're not here to obey. Remember, they live, obey, right? Watch the TV, right? Consume, right? Obey. No. We're gonna write the word. Everyone's gonna write it. We're gonna write the word create. We're not obeying, we're creating, and we're creating a beautiful new reality. And even tonight, it's always beautiful out here, and even though it might not be super sunshine tonight, it's still beauty, it's still nature. Get back into balance, get back to nature. And I hope this message enlightens many people. I hope that we could understand, you could understand what people are going through, but you do not stop your ascension journey for no one. You do not answer to anyone, as I do on my journey. I only answer to God. So I hope this is picking you up. I know there's so many people that are, it's not really like, I mean, maybe we are in a video game. Do you think we're in a video game? Let me know in the comments. Maybe we're in a video game, okay? Maybe I'm gonna start flying around soon. But what this is all about are the subconscious programs, consciousness, the reticular activating system, and your soul, your spirit, not going to the ego. You're not edging God out, and you are full of love. And I hope that inspires you. Remember, Light Warriors, this is the journey of self-discovery and remembering. Oh yeah, baby. Remember who you are. Remember the power that you possess. And remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious that you have the Christ within. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. It's too intense now. We don't have time. Whoever can hear us, hears us. But sometimes they can't hear you anymore. Keep moving forward. Never stop. Never bow down. I love you all. Stay empowered. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light.